Senior Leadership and Management Masterclasses.
Decision making, we look at strategies. They're going to go from frame to frame, step to step, step by step. Sequentially, again, as a strategy. What's the problem? Okay, well, then the person begins to tell the GP the... What?
Symptoms.
Yay! This will all make sense in a minute. Before you make a decision, you need to identify what the current problem is that needs to be solved. But when people talk about the problem in the workplace, they will say it's his fault, it's his fault, it's his fault, or this happened because, and they start talking about the domino effect, and therefore go back to the beginning, how it all started, and tell you some very convoluted story which just confuses you. The GP hasn't got time to listen to all that. You need to get to the root of it as quickly as possible and find a way of being able to prescribe an action, a way forward. So symptoms, what are the symptoms? And you say, well, I've got this rash. Yeah? And you then go on to explain more about the symptoms. They want to investigate in order to be able to ascertain the severity of those symptoms, the nature of those symptoms. They're still in the frame of symptoms. They haven't looked at anything else just yet. What's the nature of those symptoms? You go to the doctor and you're concerned about a particular mole. Which one? It's that one. Let's investigate. And then they will do a contrast of analysis. So they compare new knowledge with existing knowledge. Yep. So what does a malignant mole look like? Okay, what does a healthy mole look like? Exactly the same when you've got symptoms within software, within a system, within a process, whatever it might be, and I won't use that example again. What's the problem? What's the nature of the problem? Well, this doesn't work. It's very easy to assume at that point when they say this, and they don't dig down deeper. If you want to get specific about the goal, get specific about the problem as well. Yes? In terms of the symptoms, how is it affecting everyone else? So not looking forwards, not looking back, but domino effect, ecology. Yeah? Meaning you begin to ask yourself the question, can we live with it? There's no point fixing every single problem that doesn't need to be fixed. Yeah. Anyone going to the doctor with a set of symptoms that really are not a problem. Go away, take a day off, just rest, take some aspirin, you will be fine. Stop wasting my time, in other words. Team members do this. We got a problem. Oh, really? How much of a problem is it? Okay, what's the ripple effect? Can we live with it? That's the question that we ask. Does this need to be fixed? Yeah. In the medical sense, treat it.
Enroll on this masterclass now to influence your output, growth, change and culture. Enroll now at nicholashill.com or call 0345 678 9900.